At first I was half tempted to call this video Fimpressions.
But that's none of my business though.
So, if you'll recall, I did a 3-part review of the first Equestria Girls movie with Geeky Stephen for my 1-year bro-anniversary. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, don't watch it. Comparatively, it's completely awful. Not my finest work by far. A whole year of being a brony, and at the end I essentially promised that we'd review the second movie. With school, college and other related issues, we can't get to work on that review at this very moment. But what I can do is give my impressions on what I thought of it without going too in depth. Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks follows up from the frankly lackluster original, and let me just say that it's a whole lot better than the first one. Not only because it has basically no plot contrivances or anything that doesn't make sense, only thing is, the characters Adagio, Sonata and Aria were not as fleshed out as I'd have liked. Sure, it was awesome to have these cool hippocampus looking creatures, the sirens. Again, one of the many reasons I like the show. They served the purpose of the movie's plot and that's about it really. But I guess you could say that the plan of the Dazzlings was a lot smarter than the plan Sunset Shimmer had in the last movie. The villains of this movie are quite plain though, but aren't nearly as bad as Sunset was in the first movie, as they're more than just simple bullies. Speaking of which, Sunset Shimmer is included as one of the main characters in this sequel, only this time as a protagonist and not as an antagonist. Which is a great start to getting me to like this character, and over the course of the movie her struggle is really relatable. I mean, who doesn't want to fit in somewhere? They try so hard but they just don't feel like anything they do could make them belong anywhere. I can't relate entirely, but I guess all of us can relate at least on some level. It seems as though I was right about a lot of the points I brought up in my analysis too. The portal was opened through artificial means by the contraption that Twilight created. I was right about the book also that Sunset used to summon Twilight. And about Sunset being alienated not only by the school but to a lesser degree her new friends. And the most important point here, no ridiculous face paint or hairstyle. So all around, my predictions for this movie were correct and my expectations were met precisely. Anyway, that's what I think of Rainbow Rocks. You can be sure that me and my good buddy Geeky Stephen will get hard at work on the review sometime soon. But until then, I'm the Ponyville Critic and thank you for watching.
We used to fight with each other. Oh wow, wow, wow. That was before we discovered. Oh wow, wow, wow. That when your friendship is real. Oh wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you just say what you feel.
Oh, one last thing, I swear. The music was fucking awesome.